What's up guys, my name is Dominic Barbado and you're definitely checking out this video because you want to be successful, you want to know what it takes to be successful, and this video is titled 20 things to succeed in life. So let's jump right into those 20 things that you need to know to be successful in life. The first thing you need to do is stop making excuses. If you continue to make excuses about your life, you're not going to see success. Successful people don't go around complaining and making excuses of why they can't make it happen. They just make it happen. Don't blame anyone but yourself for your life, your problems, what you have in life, what you don't have in life. Don't blame anyone. If you're blaming people for your life or for anything, you're never going to be successful. If you continue to do the blame game, that means you're not successful in other areas of your life. Successful people take full responsibility for their actions, and that's why they're so successful. That goes directly into taking responsibility for your actions. You have to take responsibility for every action that you take because it's your action, no one else's, and if you're the one who acted incorrectly or acted different about something, just take responsibility for it. Fourth, every minute of your life counts. Make it happen. Every single second, every single minute, every hour, every day, it matters. I think that's a big thing or a big misconception that people think, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm young, it doesn't matter. No. When you're young, you want to do as much risky shit as possible. You literally want to risk as much as you possibly can when you're young, because when you're older, you have more responsibility, you have more things on your plate, so you're not able to take those risks. But when you're young, every single minute counts. Whatever age you are, every single minute counts. And you have to take advantage of it and be conscious of every day that you have and make sure you're moving forward, because if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. We're human beings, we're in a state of entropy, which means we're in a natural state of decline if we're not moving forward. Try to be passionate about what you're doing. A lot of people out there, a lot of gurus, a lot of people online say you gotta be passionate about it, you gotta really be passionate about it. The biggest thing, and even Mark Zuckerberg said it in his commencement address at Harvard, is you don't have to be passionate, or you don't necessarily have to be passionate about it in the beginning. You kind of just do it. It wasn't like Facebook just showed up as it is overnight. They actually built it out and they figured the whole idea of Facebook out as they went along. You don't just it doesn't just click like, oh, this is what I'm passionate about and this is what I'm gonna do. No, just try to be passionate about what you're doing. Now, obviously, if you want to cut lawn, don't go start an online business. Number 6. Give up toxic relationships. So this is a big thing that I definitely want to talk about, and I think giving up toxic relationships doesn't even necessarily mean like girlfriend-boyfriend type of thing, boyfriend-boyfriend, girlfriend-girlfriend, whatever you're into. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It could even mean you and a friend, you and a best friend. If your friends are dragging you down, if conversations with your friends aren't empowering and they're depowering you, you need to stop those relationships. Whether you think you're gonna hurt someone's feelings or not, in the long run, it's gonna hurt you and hinder your success. You wanna stop toxic relationships as soon as you realize, and also too, you wanna be able to realize toxic relationships. So you wanna, when you're in relationships or when you have friends and you're around your friends, make sure they're amping you up. Make sure it's not like a constant battle, who's better, or like if there's jealousy or any of that stuff. Obviously, don't be in those friendships. Number 7, fix your unhealthy habits. A lot of us do have unhealthy habits. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm perfect and I don't have unhealthy habits. I'm addicted to books. Fix your unhealthy habits. That's the 7th thing out of the 20 things you need to do to be successful. If you want to be successful, you want to realize that your habits are built up over time. Your subconscious mind is an autopilot system. It creates habits over time. Just like when you're driving home, and it's somewhere when you're driving home from work or something, sometimes you'll realize you'll zone out onto the road and then you'll realize, wow, you're turning on the exit and you're getting off. Your mind will shut off on repetitive tasks. That's why, we're so successful as human beings, and, we've been so powerful in revolutionizing Earth, because our subconscious mind is so powerful, our brain is so powerful, our conscious mind is so powerful. But the downfall of it is that humans and adults get into these bad habits and then they never realize or consciously evaluate their life. A big thing that's happening now with our phones and all these distractions, no one's self-aware anymore. Being self-aware is the biggest thing that people need to realize and people need to start doing. You need to sit with yourself. You need to sit with a pen and paper and remove every distraction and just think about who you are and what you want, and if your habits are healthy or if your habits are hurting you. These are true things that you really need to evaluate every single day of your life, or at least every single week. Number 8, make sure you're enjoying the process. This was an awesome thing that I actually heard somewhere online by this guy named Jay Shetty. I'll have a link to his YouTube below. He was a monk. He did all this cool stuff. Definitely check him out. But he said enjoy the process. And I think that is such a powerful thing for a lot of us to realize, because when we're young or when we're just starting as entrepreneurs, we want the end result. And living in a microwave age, we want that end result. We can't just continually wait. We can't just continually wait. But the thing is, time is what makes us successful. And that may not make sense, but from my standpoint, I've learned that time is what makes us successful. It's with the passing of time, if we're putting in the work, if we're doing the right things, if we're on the right course, if we have a plan of action for what we want, time is what's going to make you successful. If time doesn't pass, there's no success going to happen. It can't just go like that. That's not how success works. You need time to pass. You need to develop your skills. You need to learn. So just make sure you're enjoying the process of developing your business or doing what you want to do. If you're not enjoying the process, the business is not going to succeed. You're not going to succeed. You just got to love what you do, or to an extent, just enjoy the process of building a business. There's so many people out there that they don't even enjoy the process of building a business, and they realize that they just give up on the business because they weren't meant to be entrepreneurs. And that's a big thing that you have to face. Although we talk about passive income and drop shipping and all these ways to make money online, you still have to love to create a business, or you still have to like to create a business. Obviously, a lot of us, maybe never started a business before, but we still gotta like it, and that's a big thing. Number 9, limit your social media usage. Be disciplined about when you go on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Snapchat, all these friggin' social medias. Discipline. Be disciplined for when you go on social media, because the thing is, you get paid for being disciplined in life. And that is a huge thing to realize in this 21st century world full of distractions and a lot of people with shiny object syndrome. If you can focus, if you can have the skills, if you can build the skills and you can focus and be disciplined on what you're trying to do, you'll make the money. There's too many people out there that get comfortable, get distracted, use social media, and people just get addicted to social media. Just refrain from social media for a day, see if you're addicted to it, and if you are, you really gotta stop doing it, because they make these social media apps psychologically enticing. Number 10, stop checking your phone every 15 minutes. Stop using your phone every 5 minutes. Stop looking for a notification. Stop holding your phone. Put your phone away. Put it on Do Not Disturb and don't check it. Just leave it be. If you keep checking your phone, you're falling into this addiction. You're falling into a habit mechanism. Your phone is a habit. You've subconsciously built a habit around just touching your phone and being on your phone so frequently. You'll realize that you touch your phone a ridiculous amount of times throughout a day. Stop using it that much. Be more disciplined. Every time you touch your phone, that's 5-10 seconds that you're wasting where you could be building your business or building yourself, or out doing something more productive. Number 11, don't do drugs. Drugs literally, psychologically, when you tell someone not to do something, they're more inclined to do it. That's why in school, when teachers and our parents and everything like that say don't do our drugs, more kids are going to do drugs because of that. Psychologically, we're now framing the mind, oh, what are drugs? Why are they telling us not to do it? Then we want to do it. And that's just psychological how that works. So, me saying don't do drugs, a lot of you are probably doing drugs and, toking weed and doing all that crap. Don't do it though. And that's a big thing that I want to stress to the young generation is, you want an advantage, you want a slight edge, you want to say, oh no, they're successful, they got lucky, they did this. They didn't get lucky. They didn't do drugs. They worked their fucking ass off. They worked really, really hard. They sacrificed things. They were disciplined at what they were trying to build. They didn't fucking go out every night and smoke weed and do all that dumb shit. Stop doing drugs, and you're gonna see that success is gonna come. Number 12, stop overthinking. Overthinking is a huge thing, and being overwhelmed and anxiety and depression are at all-time highs right now. And the main thing and the main cause of it is because of our cell phones, or at least I would like to make that theory that it is because of our cell phones. We are constantly getting notified, and our brains are constantly being boggled down by constant notifications and beeping in our pocket that we check every time we get a notification. That is just not a healthy thing to do, and I don't think people are realizing, or maybe now it's finally sinking in, like these things are an addiction, and that is what's happening. Like people are telling Apple, like, your product is addictive, and you need to tell people they are addictive products so that they are consciously aware, like, wow, I am addicted to this product. 13, stop being jealous of other people. A huge thing is people are jealous of other people, people who are on their path of success, and I've been guilty of it before, but I stopped doing it. It's made me feel so much better. Stop being jealous of those people, because guess what? Social media makes it look so much better than it actually is, because behind that Ferrari and them sitting there with stacks of cash is fucking cold hard hustle. Unless they're a drug dealer, it's cold hard hustle, and you're not seeing that sweat and tear, and you think it's like an instant thing, like, oh wow, how's he get that? He's so lucky. No, don't be jealous of them. You could do the same exact thing if you weren't scrolling through social media looking at their phone. Stop being a consumer and start creating. Number 14, stop chasing money and success. A big thing that I learned 2 years ago, I stopped chasing money and success. Obviously, success comes to those when they're not pursuing it. You don't pursue success, it's something that's ensued. It's a super awesome thing to think about. You don't pursue success, it's something that is ensued. It happens as a byproduct of giving value to the world. So don't pursue success, don't chase money, you'll never get either. It's like a cat chasing its tail, or it's like, you know, ever like one of those pictures on a treadmill where someone's trying to get something on a treadmill. You're never gonna get it if you chase it. That's not how it works. You have to actually provide something to the world where they think like, wow, that is good information. That is something that I actually need. Uber is something I need. Facebook is something that I need. Facebook connects the world. It's a cool thing. 15. Stop going at it alone. A big thing that I did early on, I just tried to do everything alone. Sometimes along the way I did have partners, but now I actually have partners, and it's a lot better to, you know, do it with someone else and have other expertise and other minds and perspectives along the way. 16, stop involving yourself in drama. The biggest thing that, you know, or biggest piece of advice that I could give to anyone, but no one will listen, stop involving yourself in drama. Drama is a waste of time, and back to one of the other points earlier, you wanna make every single second count. If you're sitting there and you're talking crap about someone, or you're saying this about Sally or Sue or whoever you wanna talk about, you're wasting time. You're wasting valuable time that you are never, ever going to get back. Realize that now, that every single second, like me talking to you, this is time I'll never get back. But I know offering this value to other people and giving what I know to other people, or what I'm talking to you now, is actually valuable, and it's gonna provide someone with a better life like I have been able and fortunate to have. Stop taking negativity to heart. Another way to say this, grow a pair of balls. In your life, a lot of people are going to be negative. A lot of people are going to have a different perspective than you. A lot of people are not going to relate to you on certain things, and you're going to think they're being negative. You're going to think they're being arrogant or nasty to you or saying something wrong. They're not. You have to realize that you can't take negativity to heart. 18. Be more present. Well, stop being not present in your life, essentially, because these are things you want to stop doing. Stop not being present in your life. Every second, like right now, I'm present, but you have to learn to be present in life. The more you're present and aligned with yourself and just being yourself and letting life flow around you, you're gonna see a lot more success. You're gonna see a lot more things happen. When you're not anxious and overwhelmed, your life won't feel like you're getting boggled down. But when you're enjoying every second and you're just relaxed and you're enjoying the process of what life has, then you're gonna feel completely different. You're gonna be more aligned with the universe, and that's just my slightly spiritual side, slightly the truth. You just have to be present in life, because if you're not present, then you're living in the future or you're living in the past, and neither of those are good. 19, stop dreaming, start doing. It's a huge thing. It's a huge thing, and I want to read this quote I have on our phone by our co-founding partner, Yassine, and I think you're really going to get a kick out of this, because I think people dream too much, but they don't work for the dream. So here's that quote. Get laser focused. That dream house or that dream car you wanted isn't going to randomly come to you. You watching videos or searching your dream apartment isn't going to get you there. All you're doing is releasing dopamine, diluting your mind to feel that much closer. But the cold hard truth is you're not. You need to sacrifice today for what you want in the future. There is no way around that. Whether it's studying for that test, starting your business, or taking that extra step to move up in your company, it doesn't matter. Make it a productive day. I definitely am. This is an awesome post that our founding partner Yas posted. Yo, Yas, that was a great thing for everyone to see, and I wish more people got to see that, and I'm glad this video captured that quote. Get laser focused, otherwise those people who have those cars are gonna get richer and you're gonna get poorer because you're giving them attention, you're consuming, not creating. Here's 20. Stop putting pressure on yourself, or stop putting too much pressure on yourself, I should say. Stop putting too much pressure on yourself. Pressure is good. Pressure pushes you to be a better person. You know, pressure in certain situations is necessary, obviously, but a big thing about pressure is that it gives you anxiety, it overwhelms you, it makes you overthink about certain situations. If you relax, you don't have the pressure, but you still realize that you obviously have a deadline for something, that's when the most successful and creative work happens. But if you pressure yourself to do things, it's not gonna happen, because then you're not laying out the plan, you're not laying out your foundation and your groundwork. Those are 20 things that you should stop doing right now. If you stumbled upon this video and you didn't take notes on those 20 things, you just wasted 18 minutes of your life. So hopefully you took notes, you wrote those 20 things down. Hopefully, you know, this really got to you and, you know, got to your heart and you learned something, because I learned all these things and I wish I learned it sooner. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that nice looking subscribe button. Join our community of hands-on entrepreneurs, a group of global communities around the world looking to stray away from the traditional path. I hope to see you on the other side, and I'll see you guys in the next video.